Oh, Tyra, she had a big old girl fight, and I know how you don't like it when girls fight.
During a photo shoot, two models get into a huge argument that Mr. J has to break up, and one of them gets cut from the show, and one of them makes it into the house. So let's take a look, shall we?
Lucky, pretty women. But you now all have your beautiful golden laurels. But that's not what we came to talk about. We came to talk about, obviously, our next photo shoot. And this will be your last chance to impress Tyra and make the final 13. We've pre-assigned each and every one of you a different goddess. Now, inside of these cards, you're going to find that attribute that goddess is known for. I should be
Is
able
that
to
historically
tell
accurate?
exactly what you're doing.
This is probably one of those elimination photo shoots that they do really quickly just to be like, okay, well, you weren't pre-selected, so you gotta go.
We've got hair and makeup stations over there.
You guys, can they get it on?
Oh my God.
Why are you touching me?
A lot of pressure is on me right now. Just like you're so close to being in the house.
London, do you know who you are?
I am the goddess.
The goddess of justice. If only you could have brought justice for the girls on this show.
Do you know who you are?
I am the goddess of justice.
Justice, okay.
He's like, we don't do that here.
Justice is about equality. Pretty, I like that, London. All right, Felicia, what goddess?
Goddess of madness.
But don't get too ugly about it. You can always reel it into pretty.
She didn't even start.
That's good.
Mr. J didn't seem sold on that one. He's like, yeah. I'm like, is she doing good or not?
Beautiful. Okay, what's the name of your goddess?
Goddess of success.
We love that.
If you're the camera, this is what you're doing. Does that work for you?
No.
Okay.
Camera. Okay, so far it's very simple poses. The goddess of modesty. How are you supposed to be modest and through posing? Like, I don't know how you would do that. This is hard. Imagine they give you the goddess of global warming. How would you represent that in a photo? I'm waiting.
3.
Of friendliness? What was it? Goddess of victory.
Feel free to look into that light, like if you want to reach out and look to this.
Who are you rolling your eyes at? Do you have an eye problem? Too. Why are you smiling? Me too, because I can. Why are you smiling?
Why are you smiling?
Sandra looked at me. She, now you want to roll your eyes? Like, you know, like, don't get me started.
Long nails.
So what?
You don't have any class whatsoever.
Bitch, I ain't got class. You ain't got
Therefore,
class.
I have no time for you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at them long, ugly clothes.
Bitch, you got ugly ass corns.
Okay.
Bitch need a perm. That's what she need.
I don't care. I do not care. I will not let anyone in this competition intimidate me. If she comes at me wrong, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm not going to try to be your friend.
Why are you fighting?
This bitch trying to try me.
I don't care about you. I'm not here for you.
You couldn't just turn a blind eye? Really? Regardless of what she did, and I don't even know what she did. But let's just get you up there and do your photo shoot.
Goddess of love.
Whoa. Wow, Mr. J. I must say he handled that very well. Someone saying they're the goddess of love. Now is not the time. All I heard was ugly toes and then something about corn. I don't know what having ugly corns is other than just corn, the grocery item. Mr. J telling one of the models she could have turned a blind eye in the middle of a fight. Am I watching the right show? I'm surprised in a good way. This on a photo shoot set, it's unprofessional. You shouldn't be acting like that.
But let's just get you up there and do your photo shoot.
Goddess of love. I'm Venus.
Goddess of, oh my God.
I
Oh.
learn. I gotta pick and choose my battles. I mean, it's not professional to be doing that in front of the photographer.
Okay, what is love? Because right now, love is, from what I can tell, looking straight up your nose.
Love is not available right now.
Maybe that fight took you a little down.
I swear on everything I love, I did not let that get to me. But I'm not gonna let somebody just walk all over me.
Dig deep. Be a little more vulnerable about it. That's a nice, serene expression. That's good. Okay, thank you.
Mr. J is
Sandra, she knows I'm coming.
Mr. J is doing amazing for some reason. I don't know what is going on. Like, I don't even know what happened for them to be fighting. We only saw an edited version of this argument. So I don't have the full context, but there are going to be people in your life who try to trigger you emotionally, and you cannot give them that. You do have to just walk away.
Sandra, she knows I'm competition. That's why she's trying to pull my buttons.
You obviously know that Tyra, Jay, and myself are gonna look at these photos. And this really was a test to see how you process and work through being in front of the camera, but telling a story at the same time.
I don't want like people to think that, you know, I'm just this ghetto-ass, ghetto-fied, you know, no-class bitch who don't care.
We're gonna look at those photos, we're gonna evaluate them, and then you know what comes next.
Elimination.
Arguments did not affect my photo shoot at all. Here
Just-
for me. So
I love how she made that a point. She's like, those arguments didn't affect me at all. Not one bit. Her performance definitely wasn't affected because she already finished her photo shoot before they got into this argument. Angelea was the one who had to do her photo shoot right after the argument. So Angelea was the one at a disadvantage by engaging in that argument. So sometimes people do this so that you mess up, so that you don't do well. So you just have to be careful.
the arguments did not affect my photo shoot at all. I'm here for me. So
And then they
I
pan
feel
to
really
Angelea
confident
sitting
about
down.
the upcoming elimination.
I'm sure I will see some of you real soon.
I don't want to get sent home, you know, like, I don't want it so bad, you know.
I believe Angelea was sitting while he was giving the talk to the girls, but I think it's good that she separated herself because sometimes all you need is distance from situations like this. You just don't need to be around it. Let's see if this argument had a role in one of the girls not making it into the house.
The goddess of fierce is so tired, and she is in retirement.
That's gonna be
but
me
she needs an
soon.
heir because we are in Vegas. We have 21 finalists instead of 20. Shall we begin?
Sure.
First
Yeah,
girl,
let's begin.
Amina.
You know, I love tall girls.
I wasn't so sure with Amina in the beginning, but you know what? She embodied pride so well, and I could tell that she's gonna bring an intelligence to set.
Allison, this is the type of girl that we put her in this competition and I get lots of mail going, have I lost my mind? But it is educating
why?
the public as to a model is not about necessarily being pretty, it's about being
But I
odd.
totally agree with you.
She's very
if
cool.
She has the energy.
Angelea.
Angelea is supposed to be the goddess of love. She couldn't find any love because Tyra, she had a big old girl fight, and I know how you don't like it when girls fight.
That's why I love her.
Is that
Fight for
true?
your position.
Isabella.
Fight for your position. Stop. I'm sorry, just the irony of Angelea being the goddess of love, but she just got into a fight right before her photo shoot while posing for love, representing love. Just, I love something about that. Mr. J saying, I know you don't like when the girls fight. Come on, Mr. J.
Isabella. So cute.
Cute.
I just want to buy cornflakes from her. But model fierce cornflakes.
Do you like cereal?
2 cups of crazy in the eyes.
I love a smart girl.
Did
You
you
can
just
tell
say
she's
crazy?
smart.
I remember her from panel. I remember her being kind of this breath of fresh air.
Felicia, or shall we say faux.
Beautiful face.
I love the freckles.
Just seems to be pretty short.
You know what? She does look a little
You
short,
guys-
but there is an energy about her.
Jessica.
To say that she's short, but then they put her through to the next round, I don't get it.
Jessica.
I think Jessica is the prettiest girl in the bunch, at least the bunch that she runs around with.
Her skin is so stunning. The only other time I've seen skin that perfect is
After you do your makeup.
Let me say that again.
Next. Catherine.
Love her eyes.
I think she's a sweet girl. I'm not sure if she's ready for this competition.
This is her last shot, standing there as the goddess of God knows what.
Courtney.
I think she's really beautiful.
If I was the model and I was watching that back and he said that, I would be mortified. Mr. J, I'm not gonna lie, that was very creative.
Courtney.
I think she's really beautiful.
Me too. And she's a nice girl.
What do you think of her body proportions? I mean, plus size, I think the bust is a little too large for the lower half. In terms of proportion.
What you trying to say?
You're proportionate, Tyra. She just doesn't look proportionate.
What?
Tiana.
Love her face. Small, but it all works.
She could go a little high fashion, but she could be a little safe.
I don't see safe at all in that face. I see alien. You know, she'll be 80 years old and never have to get a facelift.
Alien?
Because it is just London.
Wow, okay.
London.
I wouldn't take that as a compliment. If I was that model, I'd be like, wait, did you just literally call me extraterrestrial?
London.
I love London. I love her energy. I love what she brings to set.
She's a street preacher.
Hey guys, any of you know who Jesus Christ is?
I don't think she's as preachy as she puts out there.
Nija.
It's really interesting that she was assigned goddess of friendliness because she defined it somewhere in there, but it's cute.
It's cute.
I think she's
She's so
beautiful.
fine.
Her skin is flawless.
She's in the right spot.
There's something a bit mushed about her.
I love
Mushed.
Natalie's body, the length of her legs. They just go on for days.
Sandra. Oh my God, her profile shot is stunning.
Every shot she did was just bam, bam. It was a different energy.
That bone above her eyebrow is gorgeous. I know
The
that is a
bone
weird
above her
compliment, but
eyebrow.
I just want young
very
girls to know that if
specific.
they got a bone like that up over their eyebrow, don't put no bangs on it.
Do I have that,
If you
Tyra?
shave back your hairline, you could have that bone.
Do I have it?
Talia, I love the fact that she stood in front of us in that bikini, did not feel ashamed, stood there with pride.
That does show real strength. My bigger concern is that she's not a skinny model and she's not plus size. She falls right in between.
All right, cycle 12, we got our final girl.
I must say the girls they chose, just even for the auditions, stunning. All could be professional models. I mean, wow, they have such a great cast for this one. It's gonna be really hard to choose.
First name I am going to call is
Sandra?
Amina. How you feel to be called first? The next name I'm going to call Natalie. Oh my God.
Okay, wait, can I just say my prediction real quick? At the end, it will be Angelea versus Sandra as to who gets the last spot.
Foe.
How cute.
Allison.
I love Allison.
Don't come punch me. I
Reaction.
won't give you a bloody nose. Okay.
Did
The
she
next
just say don't
name.
punch me?
Talia.
Celia.
Man, I love Celia.
Nija. London.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
So cute.
Tiana.
They're gonna leave Sandra and Angelea for the very last.
Courtney. There are 3 names left. The next name I'm going to call Isabella.
Oh my God, my prediction came true.
The next name I'm going to call
Oh,
is
never mind. Never mind, it's still going.
Jessica.
Good job, Jessica.
There's only 1 name left.
We all know who it is.
The last name that will be a part of cycle 12 of America's Next Top Model is Sandra!
Wait. Ooh.
Doing a tap dance? What's that?
Wait, I thought it was Angelea. Oh.
You all have talent. You got very far. But if this is your passion,
I
do
thought
not
it was
stop,
Angelea.
and you will strive to get that emotion.
Do you think Angelea feels like Sandra cost her this spot? So Angelea obviously was in one of the seasons, but it's not this season, right? I really thought it was gonna be between the two of them, and then Angelea was gonna win. Like Sandra bumping into Angelea. No, I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to. I would have. I would have lost it at that point. Angelea had so much restraint in that moment. She didn't say anything and she didn't do anything. I had no idea Angelea auditioned and then she didn't make it and then she auditioned again and then she made it the second time. There's a lot of girls like that on the show, which I think is really great that they get a chance to re-audition and then make it.
Sandra don't belong in that house. No, she don't. My motivation is the motto. It's not to do nothing else. I can't go back to Buffalo. I can't.
Angelea is probably replaying that argument in her head thinking, is this the reason I didn't get into the house? Was that it? If I didn't engage, would things be different? Who knows?